Hey y'all, we decided to go to Miami for the weekend to celebrate my boyfriend's friend's birthday. We got an invite, so I said, okay, let's book us a rental. Let's go. Since my car was in the shop, they gave us a nice little upgrade. I liked it, this little bitty car, truck, whatever it is. It definitely gave Miami for me. Once we got to Miami, we was able to park, enjoy ourselves. We was in the back seat just riding. We went to the club. We had a good time. It was bottles after bottles, shots after shots, bottles after bottles. We had got there early too, so this was even before the party started. But once the party got started and it started filling up in there and getting real packed, we end up getting food and more drinks, more bottles, more shots. When I tell you it was a vibe, I enjoyed myself. My baby enjoyed himself. We took shots. Shout out to the missus. Like, she was making sure he had a good time up from top to bottom. When I tell you, it was definitely a good vibe. We end up taking more shots. Again, more shots. Of course, while the boys playing, the men playing, the women gonna play too, okay? We had a time. I told y'all, it filled up in there quick. It was wall to wall. As you see, when we got there, wasn't even nobody in there, but it got real packed, real fun. The vibes started coming up. The music was still rocking. Fire in the air. Like I said, we had a good time. I seen some of my favorite DJ people, that's Streams, Royce, Empress, Nash, Twins. She's a good girl. So I didn't get to talk to her. But it was a lot of different people in there. I'm glad I ran into them. Shout out my boyfriend. I be having him watching Bigo, so he was excited too. We the next morning we had breakfast at this Caribbean takeout restaurant, which was good. Get my angle. They had some kind of fish and peppers. It was good. It was spicy, but I loved it. Y'all know I like spicy food. So if y'all ever in Fort Lauderdale, check this part out. We was between Fort Lauderdale and Miami the whole weekend. So we actually went to Miami that night and got on the boat. We was on the yacht, honey. I was scared though. I ain't even gonna lie, cause y'all know I don't mess with no boats and stuff. Okay. Unless it's a cruise. So I actually enjoyed myself. Yeah. I was a little scared getting on because I always fear falling into the water and I didn't have no life vest on. The men up there looking like they about to shoot a video. Us women, we was in the back. We had to eat first before we get started and get to drinking. View was beautiful. It was a nice day outside. Eventually, we was like, nah, we going to the front. So we all kept contemplating getting to the front. As you can see, we made it. I was up in the front, y'all. And the boat was still moving. But once we docked and the boat parked, I was able to get up and, to have a little fun. Because I don't know, I still was a little terrified, but I still did it. This is when the boat was parked because I was up. I was a little scared too, but I was still turned up. It was the Hennessy talking, I guess, My baby on the camera. Look at them braids, though. I did my own braids. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm the truth. Me and my baby enjoyed our relaxation time, too. Talking stuff to each other, because that's what we do. I wish I could let y'all hear what we be saying, but, it'd be music in the background, and I don't want YouTube to clip me. But we just kept talking stuff, having a good time, a lot of laughs with him. drinks. That's because you know if we gonna do one thing, we gonna drink. Turning up, celebrating the birthday. Omar had a good time for his birthday. He deserved it. He worked hard. It's time to play hard. Of course, the missus is always going to hold him down with her beautiful self. Them two, I love them. I absolutely love them. She compliments him well. That's a king and queen right there. So I'm glad we have a friendship with another couple because it just works, okay? When I say as the night got on, the party got to going, the lights on the boats got to flowing, the birthday boy definitely had a good time. We had a good time. But you know what? You have to celebrate people while they're here. Celebrate those who make sure life is good. And they definitely are good people. And we truly enjoy being invited to their crew. When I tell you, everybody was a good vibe. No attitudes, no beefing, no nothing. Everybody was a vibe. You know? As the night ended, we decided we just gonna have a little fun. They was playing outside. This was before the boat, actually. Out of order, but it's okay. Y'all get it. We just was having a good time enjoying ourselves. But that night when we got back, we decided to go to the ocean. Who goes near the ocean and don't go to the ocean, even if it's at night? But of course, you know my man, he gonna overdo it. He gonna always overdo it. You know what? He decides he wants to get in the water. So, as you can see, he's scoping out the water. But he got to get a little quick dance in first. Because if he going to do one thing, he going to dance. My baby going to meet some friends and he going to dance. They was living their best life. And like I said, what a way to end the night at the beach in the evening. My baby, he is gonna do the most. Y'all know he got to be extra. So he takes his clothes off and he's just gonna jump in the water. I don't know why he be okay with just doing the most, but my baby a fun time. If you to know him is to love him. He gon' do the most. Not to mention, he jumped in the water with his wallet, everything in his pants, because he didn't forgot about that stuff. He just wanted to get in the water. He loved water. And y'all know we couldn't go to Fort Lauderdale without hitting a casino, because we are definitely gamblers. A Hard Rock at that. Y'all know. But that concludes our visit. We had a good time.